Hi, everybody. Okay. So you guys all know me. I'm Robbie. I'm Joanne's grandson, and I want to thank you guys for being at this fourth chapter of the celebration of her life. I think that each of these celebrations was perfect for one facet of who she was. The visitation gave us a chance to mingle and socialize with family and friends. The service at St. James brought God and spirituality into the equation. The burial at Gundy brought her back to the earth to rest in peace among her loved ones, including my amazing granddad, Ned Ring. And now we're all here. I think this would be her favorite part, as we gather in the presence of two of her favorite things, alcohol and irreverence. So as a disclaimer, please don't get offended. Let's all remember that yes, she was the son of a preacher. Yes, she knew all the hymns, but she also loved a good laugh. She was a big rebel, and she loved to stir the pot. I mean, let's be honest, at this point in the party, she would have downed 2 to 3 doers and would be cackling in the corner, throwing shade at anyone walking by. Of course, as an adult, I'm keenly aware of this side of her, but as a child, I had no idea. I spent many idyllic summers here in Danville with my sweet Nanan, and I recall nothing more than an innocent, pure grandma. And we had amazing times together here. I can feel her in all my senses. I can smell the basil that I clipped, that she would send me out to the garden to clip basil for her arrangement of tomatoes, and she would compliment me on how beautiful I had made the chiffonade. I can see her hunched over the petunias and geraniums as we picked dead blooms together, and she imparted her garden wisdom. I can taste the amazing chocolate chip cookies, the Toll House cookies that was always, she had a cookie jar that was always full when I got there, and I would empty it in pretty much a day, always. Summers meant swimming at the club, skipping stones on the creek, fireflies at dusk, and always topping off the night with a big bowl of custard cup. Right?
We drove by today, I saw it.
I wish it were open right now. Throughout all of this, she always treated me as an equal. She challenged me intellectually, and she just encouraged me to be myself. She was an amazing grandma, and I never had an inkling that behind that straight-laced Methodist country club facade was a dirty mind, a dirty mouth, and a penchant for shade. Shade, throwing shade. So, and you can only imagine my pride when I learned of her favorite exclamation, which she called the trifecta, consisting of 3 simple words: shit, fart, fuck. Once she fell and broke her elbow at the home she was living in Phoenix, and she yelled from the ground, "Clear the room!" No. "Clear the Christians! I need to use the trifecta!" She loved to say provoking things and shocking things and get a big reaction out of everybody, and of course we loved it. Yeah. And she got less and less filtered as she aged. You can imagine that. And again, she just loved being the cute little old lady that would say the most shocking things. One time my mom said, "Mom, I just had a birthday." She said, "Oh, Laurie, how old are you?" "I'm 64. 64? Yeah, 64. Can you believe it? 64. Well, you know what rhymes with 64? Whore. This is true. These are her words, not mine. So, as many of you have experienced personally, she also was really into body shaming. So that brings back lots of memories for you all. Comments like, suck it in her name it. Or, we'd be out out in Arizona, we'd be in a restaurant, and she'd loudly gesture toward the table next to us and say things like, "Can you believe those thighs?" And of course, the dementia had kicked in, so 5 minutes later, "Can you believe those thighs?" And then she would beckon you over with her bony, polished finger, and you knew that something terrible was going to come out of her mouth. Something you were probably already thinking yourself, right? No, but when one day my mom said, "Mom, stop." And she said, "Laury, if you don't come any closer, I'm just going to have to say it louder." You guys, this was not the grandma that I grew up with. It was a dramatic improvement. So in her final years, she became notorious at Adagio, the home that she lived at, and all of her caretakers just absolutely adored her. And they would go in and clean her up and give her medicine, and she would just smile and chuckle after she told them to fuck off. And only Joanne Ring could tell you that, and you would love her even more. Right? After my great-grandmother, the iconic Zella Joan Laury, passed away, she passed the torch to Zella Joan Laury Ring, who assumed the title of Grand Matriarch of the Laury clan. And I think we can all agree that an equally fitting and deserving title would have been Grand High Biatch. And okay guys, let me clarify, I'm a millennial, and in my generation this is a term of endearment.
Yes.
Okay? When used appropriately. It's a term of empowerment. Because BITCH stands for being in total control of herself. Or in Nanan's case, being in total control of herself and everybody else. And as we're getting into definitions, for me the word badass means someone who is strong, amazing, inspiring, and she was truly badass. I mean, I think we can all agree. And not only that, but she was the first in a line of 5 seriously badass sisters. Right? 5, yes, give it up for the sisters, seriously. Who hopefully will not disown me after this. 5 just beautiful, intelligent, kind, adventurous, amazing sisters who raised equally badass daughters and sons and grandkids. And here we are all today to honor her. And guys, seriously, this family is so amazing. I'm so lucky to be part of it. Thank you for being here. So Nanan, my Nanan, is gone from this earth now. She's freed from the shackles of her body. She is up in heaven where she can dance, she can prance, she can go to France. And honestly, her life was beautiful and her death was not tragic. And you guys, she made it to 94. And you know what rhymes with 94? But honestly, seriously, guys, I just want us to all raise a toast to this legendary, incredible, powerful, inspiring woman. To Joe.